Hello, Taurus. How are you today? Just clearing the vibes. So, thank you for your patience. I am making my way through all the signs. Taurus and Aries are the last ones that I need to do for the general readings for June 2020, and then I'll start doing some different kinds of readings for all the signs, be it money or love or whatever. We will finish up these main readings. This is for Taurus, June 2020, a general reading. Please keep in mind that because it's a general reading, that means I am reading for every Taurus in the whole wide world. So there could be a chance that the information will resonate with you heavily in a good way or whatever way. It'll resonate with you, or it won't resonate with you, or some of it will and some of it won't. It just depends. What you can do is set the intention that you receive a message today if you are a Taurus. And we'll do the best we can. So I always start getting a read of the energy just by simply shuffling the cards. It's interesting because the energy will be different. Like sometimes the cards will be really flowing. Sometimes they'll be, really stiff and choppy or stuck. So far I have been shuffling for Taurus and it feels very choppy, like not smooth, not stuck, but choppy. So we'll see what comes up. So this is for Taurus, June 2020, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'll start by doing a 3-card reading, and then I'll move into a larger spread, and then I'm going to finish by getting a message from your romance angels, and then a message from your archangels. So make sure you stick around to the end so you get all of your messages. It's always really interesting how everything starts tying in together, and so we'll take it from there. Anyway, I'm just feeling your energy pretty choppy here, whatever that means. So we'll get into it and see what's going on for you, Taurus. All right. Ooh, I also feel like I'm holding my breath a little bit, like feeling challenged in a way. I guess that's what it feels like. Okay, so, it was tough getting those cards back together. All right, yeah, I feel some challenge going on here. But you know what? You definitely, look at this. It's so hard to push the cards back together. That's like, it's like I have to fight it. So, Taurus, clear your energy. Take some deep breaths. Just stop for a couple of minutes and take some deep breaths. Get outside, put your bare feet on the grass or even on the concrete, doesn't matter. But get outside and take some deep breaths because that will help you loosen your energy back up. Okay, so we're going to go for the 3 cards first for Taurus, June 2020. 3 cards just to get just a first message, and then we'll move into the larger spread. So 3 cards. First card out, the 4 of Wands in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and the Tower. Yeah, definitely some energy is happening here. So I feel like your stability feels compromised. That's what I'm getting. So it doesn't, and it may not be true actually, Taurus, that your energy is compromised. You may just be worried because Taurus is an earth sign, and Taurus likes to feel grounded, likes to feel secure, likes to feel certain. And the thing about wanting to feel certain, I think everybody would like to feel certain, but Taurus, the earth signs really like to feel certain. They like to be practical. They like to, things to be normal and make sense and feel certain. And everybody would like that, but life sure isn't like that, right? Life is not going to just say, okay, I'll just make sure that you're certain all the time. I'll just make sure that you know what's going to happen all the time. So what I'm being shown is, Taurus, that your footing feels, it doesn't feel certain, it doesn't feel solid, it feels like wavy. And that would be normal with what's going on in our world right now. I think if anybody felt completely stable on 2 feet and not being disrupted in any way with how the world is, even if you didn't involve yourself in any of it, even if you had all the money in the world, even if you had everything going for you, energy is part of what we are in this universe, and we're all connected to it. And that means everybody's going to be affected in some way, whether they want to say they are or not, they are. So what I'm seeing is you don't feel like you're on stable ground. The Emperor in reverse. So this is again, normally the Emperor this way is someone who's wise, that is grounded, that knows what they want, that knows how to get it, that has everything under control. But it's in reverse, so you're not feeling in control of all those things. So your stability is being rocked. And yeah, I'm getting chills, which means your angels really need these messages to get to you. The Tower card, and that's everything breaking down. So a big change. So it doesn't mean that everything has to break down and be destructive. It could, but it's rocking your world for sure. Things are changing. You're not feeling stable. You're not feeling clear on what to do. It's bothering you. So you know what? That's normal for these times. I think a lot of people, I would say everyone, but maybe at varying degrees is that's happening. But for Taurus, it's kind of hard for you because you like to have your feet firmly on the ground and knowing what to do. And normally you do have some ideas, and maybe you're not that, you're all at different levels of mastery of that, but that's something that is important to you. So don't feel weird or scared or alone, because everybody's going through that. So, just know that everybody's going through that. Okay, so let's do a larger spread and see what else comes through for Taurus, June 2020, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we need for guidance, insight, and direction for Taurus for June 2020? Okay. Here we go. First card out, the Ace of Swords in reverse. The High Priestess. The Hermit in reverse. The Knight of Wands in reverse. The Death card. Doesn't mean you're dying. I don't do readings like that. My readings are about helping you understand what's going on in your life and love, and giving you direction and guidance to help you better the situation. The King of Cups. Justice. The Queen of Cups. You have a lot of power cards here, that's for sure. The Ten of Cups. This is good. And the King of Wands in reverse. So, I don't even know what this is yet because I have to get into it and get the messages, but it does. What I'm getting first off, Taurus, is things aren't as bad as you think they are. So take a deep breath and calm down. The bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups in reverse. So I'm getting that you're going to start to see things that you weren't seeing before. So that's good. You're kind of in a transition state right now. So let's get into this. And the first thing I like to look at patterns, and the first thing I'm noticing is that you have a lot of court cards. In fact, everything is either a court card or a major arcana, which means they have extra power to them, except for this Ten of Cups. But the Ten of Cups is an awesome card of happiness and happy family. So you have a lot of not heavy, I don't want to say heavy because that feels like it's a burden. You have a lot of powerful energy around you, Taurus, this month of June. So let's see how this comes in. The first card is the Ace of Swords in reverse. So it's not being able to get into your new beginning. Like you could be moving into a new beginning, but I'm just feeling in my heart this pressure and this difficulty. Like, you know, I took that breath, like, oh, it's just like, just very challenging. I feel a lot of nervousness or anxiousness or fear. It could be different for all of you, but whatever it is, it feels like an anxiousness that does not feel comfortable for you. The thing is that's happening is the High Priestess is at the base of this not moving into the new beginning. Now, I'm not going to say you're not moving into it. This is a new beginning when it's this way, but when it's this way, it's not. It's difficult for you to move into your new beginning because you're not feeling stable, you're not feeling comfortable, you're not feeling like you really know what to do. And the interesting thing is you have the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is a super intuitive energy. Like, she has the wisdom and the knowledge, and you know, she's not a big talker, she's more of a contemplator, and then she trusts her intuition and she can read everything. She's just intuitive. She can look at situations in the world and use her intuition and have higher guidance on everything, and that gives her, you know, she feels stable and comfort in that. Now, this is the thing, Taurus. You like to be in your mind. You like to be analytical. You're not one to be, I mean, you might like the, you know, working with intuition and things like that. I'm not saying that because I know some very intuitive Tauruses, but it's not like you don't put a lot of faith in your intuition. Let's put it that way. And right now you're being asked to connect with your intuition, because the reason is that the world is changing so much that you could read 10 different articles, watch 20 different YouTubes or news, and everybody's saying something, everybody has an opinion, and you would like to know the real truth. And the truth is that you're going to have to try to figure that out yourself, because there's a lot of agendas out there, and you're just not going to get that truth. You're going to have to seek it for what is right for you. So that means you have to feel into your intuition. You have to start checking in with your intuition, like checking in with your heart, like and your gut, like, does it feel right or does this feel wrong? And the way that you can really start figuring that out is if you feel a tenseness or a pressure on your heart or in your gut, in your stomach, that is something that doesn't feel right to you, right? Pretty obvious. But if you feel like, you know what, I don't even know if this is true, but it just feels so right to me. I don't feel tense over this. I may not like it, or I may like it, but that is your intuition talking to you. So you are being asked to not try to come with, you know, how it's normally done, the traditional way, knowing, having the assuredness. You're not going to have that right now, because this world is going all over the place, and you have to start depending on your intuition to find your truth and then proceed from your truth. And that's when you'll start feeling more stable and being able to make clear decisions and move forward. But you don't like doing that so much. I'm not saying all Taurus, but a lot of Taurus will have a problem doing that because they want to be sure. They want to be certain. But you're being asked to start fine-tuning and connecting with your intuition and learning how to sense things, and then proceed from that and start trusting it. So that's like a new kind of, it might not be new, but if you're not a person that does that, it would be new for you to start doing that. And if you are a person that does that, you need to know, instead of trying to find the concrete answers and the concrete truth that it's most likely not going to show up that easy for you. There's so much information and emotions to wade through that you really need to start checking in with your intuition. And the best way to do that is checking in with your body to see how your body reacts to different things. Does your body react in a way that feels good, or does your body react that it doesn't feel right? You may not know why it feels good. You may not know why it doesn't feel good, but trust your body, because your body never lies. Okay, so here we are with the Hermit in reverse. And this is, you're not listening to your higher guidance. Everybody has, their higher power. That might be, whoever that is to you, the universe, God, the divine, whatever you consider your higher power. You have guides, you have angels, but you're not tapping into that, and you're being asked to do that. So this is one big thing that's really going to help you, Taurus, to get past this, these feelings of all of this change that's happening, of not knowing what to do, because you haven't been able to move forward and go towards goals you want, or you don't know how to. Like you're looking for things to just settle down and get back to normal so you can get back to normal. But the truth is that's not how it's going to roll out this year. It's just not going to happen anytime soon. So everybody's flying by the seat of their pants. And so if you're waiting for that, for things to get normal so you can get back to normal, no, the new norm is tapping into your intuition and listening for your guidance to help you to make decisions to move forward. And what you're being asked to do in your, just coming up for you in your future right now, is let go of the old so you can let in the new. So stop waiting for things to go back to normal. It's never going to go there again. What was is never going to be what is. When things change, you can't go backwards. It means that you have to transform, you have to learn, you have to grow, you have to flow, and you have to go like, okay, if it's not that, what now? What next? What do I need to do for myself next? And I'm hearing, make some decisions. You may not know the whole road, you may not know the whole path, but make a decision of what you would like to do right now, and then start thinking about little steps you can take to make that happen. But stop depending on things going back to the way they were, because that's not gonna happen. You have to pick up where you are now and move forward. So let the old be in the past so you can go to the new. You see the sun? There's a sun rising. So this is dying, but the sun's rising. So something new's coming. Whenever I see a sun rising, that's something new wants to come in. But you have to be part of that process for yourself. Wherever you're being is where you're either growing or moving forward or not. So you have to just come to terms that things aren't going back to the way they were. So you've got to start checking in with yourself and seeing what feels right to you. The good thing is at the bottom of the deck is this Four of Cups, where it's saying, you may not have noticed what you could do or the gifts that this might be offering you or how you could do things in a different way, but you're starting to get to that point where you can awaken to it. As long as you let go of the past, you will be able to start finding something in the new. And I'm seeing here new abundance for you. And yeah, the Empress card, she's flowing abundance. So yeah, this is awesome. I'm getting chills. Like, there's some money opportunity for you. So whether that's income that you need, a job or career, finances that you need to have better, it wants to come in. And the Empress is all about abundance, and she's so like chill. She's the energy of, yeah, abundance is our natural, state of being, and I can have abundance anytime I want. Like, she knows that. And the interesting is you have the Emperor, but he's in reverse. He likes things to be solid, and he likes things to be certain. But she's more like, I'm chill and I just know I have it. But they're a power couple. They've got what they want. they're just very different in their energies. And so this is not working right now. It's not gonna be that way. You have to be more like her. She's more like the Empress energy, the High Priestess energy, where she is in the flow. She uses her intuition, and it just is. And she's just like, hey, I have what I need when I need it. It's always going to be there, and I'm never going to have to worry about that. This is the strongest money card for incoming money in the deck, so it does want to come in. So if that's something you're looking for, you are best to let go of what was and move in, be open to a new beginning, because there's a new beginning that wants to come in, and it is has to do with money or a job or something with your material needs being met, and you have the energy for it. So in the near future, you have the King of Cups. So I'm sensing something does want to come in, something will materialize for you. But this, okay, so the king could be a female energy or a male energy, feminine, masculine, doesn't matter, whatever, whoever you are, it can be that. But this is a king. The kings and the queens have mastered their expertise. And for the king, it's all about, he's very emotionally set, like connected, and he doesn't, go out of control at all. He's in control of his emotions in a healthy way, but super intuitive. It's also a card of emotions and receiving. So this is all about receiving and having flow. I'm seeing the water, so that's usually intuition and flow. So what I'm hearing is get in the flow, because I am sensing, I told you in the beginning, you have a lot of powerful energies here, and you just have to be in the right mindset to get on track with what you want, which is, in this case, what I'm seeing is something to do with finances and being in the flow of abundance. And what I'm hearing is you can have it, and there is a resource out there. So whether it is somebody offering you a job, or somebody helping you financially, or somebody helping you to gain something that you really need in your life, I'm sensing the energy is there for you in your near future. But a big message is you need to get on board with your emotions. You need to get your head in the right space, which is letting go of the past and allowing the new to come in, and trusting your intuition, working more with your intuition, and allowing your divine guidance, your higher power, to guide you, because that will bring you to whatever this resource is that's ready to help you. And I do feel, this is wonderful right here. I feel that you guys could really just take a big step in for your finances, career, whatever your material needs are. I feel like you can take a giant step into better, but you have to get out of the past. You have to start trusting your intuition and start focusing on what you want, instead of feeling like uncertain and feeling like you don't know what to do. You know what to do. Get into your intuition, listen for your guidance, decide what you want, start taking steps. So your biggest fear right now is that this is a justice card. So for some of you, and I'm not getting this is for a lot of you, this could be a court case that you're winning, but I'm not getting everybody's in that situation. But more I'm hearing is having clarity and the balance that you need to get what you want. So you're afraid you're not going to have the clarity and the balance that you need to get these things that you're wanting. But you do. So what I'm hearing is, with the fear, it doesn't matter what the fear is, because there's always a big fear. The message is always, you're afraid of this, but don't be afraid of that. Embrace it, because you can have it. We already heard how you could have it. So don't be afraid that you won't have the clarity or the balance to do it, because you're getting the guidance on how to do that. So this is how the people around you are perceiving you. I always say, don't care what other people think, but it is important to the point where what people think is what they're holding energy for you for. So if it's kind of heavy and negative, it's going to be harder for you because they're putting that heavy energy on you. But if it's positive, it will actually help you and lift you. So the Queen of Cups, what I'm hearing is people actually think you've got it together. They think that you are intuitive, that you are able to look at things and make good decisions, and that things always seem to work out for you. So I sense that you are able to do this, but you are not as comfortable working with your intuition as much as you are working with your analytical brain and the everyday kind of practical steps, being certain. That's all mental stuff. That's not intuition. But people feel that you do have that intuitive sense about you, because you do have a lot of wisdom and knowledge, because you're used to having things together. Like, you want things together. You like to have a stable foundation. So people actually sense that you are able to look at things and determine without, too much thought. That may or may not be true, but that's a good energy for people to hold for you. So this is your hopes and fears, and this is the hope is that your cups are filled, that you get what you want. It's the rainbow, it's the happy life, having your needs met. And then also cups have to do with good emotions, feeling in a good emotional state. So this is your hope, is that you get to this place where you feel happy, that you feel good, that you feel like you're getting what you need, and you feel certain that things are working out for you. You're in that place of things working out for you. But your fear is that you won't have this. Okay? So again, what is your fear here? Your biggest fear is that you won't have the clarity and balance to get what you want, which is this happy home and having the finances, the job, whatever it is with the material needs met. But I want to tell you, it is here. Actually, it is here. You have this energy here. This is wonderful. Look at this. This is beautiful right here. Wow. This is just like wonderful. Having the flow, having the finances, feeling comfortable, chill, just knowing it's happening, not worrying, and then your cups being full, having a happy family, having things in order. Like, this is beautiful energy, and guess what? It's all here for you. But the only thing that keeps you from it is living in the past because you're afraid, and you need to use your intuition and tap into your higher guidance, Ask for direction and help from your higher power to give you the clarity and balance you need to get what you want, and the resources. Ask for the resources, the clarity, and the balance to get these things that, would really be welcome in your life, because you can have it. The only thing that stops you is your needing to feel mentally able, stable, and certain. And at this time, like I said, if you didn't see the beginning of the reading, it's not going to happen like that. You're going to have to start getting into your intuition, just like this queen, highly intuitive. Look, we have another power couple here. King and Queen of Cups. You have another power couple here. You have the Emperor and the Empress. Like, you guys, I'm getting chills. Like, this is really good energy here. You have guidance. You have the High Priestess and the Hermit. You have higher divine guidance working with you. You have some help that wants to come in for you. You have everything. Like, you have the energy that wants to do this with you. You've got to let go of the past and move into the future, even if you're uncertain, and just say, okay, you know what, today I'm going to make a decision. I'm going to move to be in the present, accept things how they are right now, and what do I want for myself, and what little steps can I do, and I'm going to, say a prayer, or I'm going to do my affirmations. However you manifest, you can work on your manifesting and tap more into your intuition. And you do that by getting outside, taking deep breaths, going for a walk to clear your mind. When you can clear your mind, you can allow messages to come in. So this is the probable outcome if you follow the guidance. And here we are with a king, another king. So we have a lot of powerful energy here, but it's the King of Wands in reverse. And, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, where nothing's changing. That was in the beginning of this reading. And what I'm getting is there's going to be some resistance from you. You guys are going to go, wow, that's great. And now I know what to do. But the question is, are you going to do it? Because I'm kind of feeling like you guys listen, but then you just fall back into the pattern again. So it's really important for you to push yourself to move on, to do the affirmations, to listen to this reading a few times and make some decisions on what you can do to help yourself to get out of the rut. Because, Taurus, you don't want to stay where you're at. The world keeps moving and moving with or without you. And your livelihood, your ability to have security, your cup's full, the happy family life, the happy home life, whatever that is for you, it depends on you. You're a big part of the recipe, and we need you to step into that role. Call upon your angels, your guides, your higher power to help you, and sit down and write in your journal what you really want now and what steps you can start taking, and just start taking small steps every day. I'm going to do a couple of cards for this King of Wands in reverse, just to get a few extra messages on that, because that kind of leaves you like, well, yeah, you can do all this, but are you going to do it? I mean, truthfully, that's a good question. I just want to get a few more messages, because I don't like leaving it on that note, even though you are being told exactly what you can do. Oh, wow, another Queen. You guys have a lot of powerful energies with you. So this is a Queen of Swords, clarity. The Knight, another power card, but it's in reverse. And the Temperance in reverse. Okay. Wow. The bottom of the deck is Star card in reverse. This would be wish fulfilled if it was this way. So, Taurus. I mean, you're stubborn. That's just what I'm feeling like. You're stubborn. You're being told exactly how you can fix things. So all you need to do is be completely clear about what you want in your life. You may not know how to get there. You may not know really what it is, but you know how you want to feel. So if you don't know what it is, then how do you want to feel in your life? Get really clear on that. And then start working on how can you bring that more into your life. Because in order for it to be delivered, you need to work on those emotions. This is the second time this comes up. Working on the emotions that are going to help you. That was coming up in the beginning. And then being able to balance your temperament, balance your intuition and your mindset. So these are things that are difficult for you. Truly, it is difficult for you because it's come up 1, 2, 3 times now. And it's because your stability is just not feeling like you want that to be certain. You know what? If you want things to be certain, then you need to be certain. If you want life to be certain for you, show up and have certainty for you, it has to start with you. So when you get certain, then your life will get certain, okay? So if you want certainty in your life, you get certain, and then life will become certain for you. So that's the answer to all of this. You need to get certain, and then life will become certain. So you know, with anybody, with anything, we always have to take the lead in the universe. We have to make the decisions and take the actions and say what it's going to be, and then the universe walks and supports us. But if you don't take the actions, then the universe can't take actions, and then the things that you want won't come in. And then if things do come in, it's not really going to be what you want. So you need to get clear, and you need to get certain. You need to tap into your intuition and ask for help from your divine guidance, from your angels, whoever you work with, for clarity and balance and emotional stability. Okay? And work on it. Whatever this happiness is that you want, you know what? Is it an emotion? Is it a thing? What is this? Get really clear with what it is, and then just start taking some small steps. That's really the best thing you can do. Okay, so let's see what the romance angels have to say to you. Sometimes it's a separate message. Sometimes it goes totally with the message that we're talking about. We didn't really talk about romance here, but let's see what the romance angels have to say for Taurus, June 2020. Honeymoon. Whoa, what's up? Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So you know what I'm getting? Ooh, I just got a chill. Whenever I get chills, I know what I'm getting is what I need to say. What I'm getting is that this is about taking a break from whatever has been stressing you out. Like, you know, a honeymoon would be like this vacation, right? This getaway, enjoying the bliss of a time away from what is. And in this boat is an angel. And water, it's very soothing. It's very soothing. And although there's things around you, you're just kind of lost in that moment. So what I'm hearing is take a breather. Take a breather, get outside, get your feet dirty, get it in water, get it in grass, get it in sand, whatever. Like, just start feeling the earth under your feet, breathing and just connecting with life. What I'm hearing is you've become disconnected with life because of the fear and the worry. So take a break from it. It's like, go on a honeymoon with yourself. It doesn't mean you really have to go on a honeymoon. It just means get out of what you have been doing and do something different that's going to bring you some enjoyment, some peace, some tranquility, something that's going to be nurturing to your soul. And let's get a message from your archangels for Taurus, June 2020. Moon cycles. Archangel Haniel. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. So if you don't know about how to manifest with the moon cycles, that is really a powerful way to set your intentions and then work with the energy flow of the universe, specifically the moon cycles, to bring that in. And I think I have a video on how to do that on my other YouTube channel, so I will look for that, and if I can find it, I will post it in the comments, and so you can know how to do that. So yeah, this is a really powerful thing to do. I used to always do this. I don't really do it now, but I used to always do it, and every time I did it, I would just be so much more in my intentions, in the flow. I was really focused, and that's what you really need to do, is get really clear and get really focused and start moving into your new life. Again, life is not going to go back to the way it was, so it's important to start setting your intentions and being in the energy of the new flow. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. This is only the first reading that you will get for June. I will start doing other readings for other topics for the June month. So make sure you go and like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hit the notification bell so you get the updates when I'm uploading new videos and you don't miss your video. And yeah, like, share, comment, all those things really help me and my channel, and I really appreciate your support on that. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this was helpful. Lots of love, peace, and blessings.